Hello? Do you know me? There is no answer. I'm a princess, right? Can you tell me more? This is the right way to be going about it. It's not. It's definitely not. There is no answer. Princess. Hello? I keep trying to get the voice's attention, but I get no answer. It can't hear you. I wonder who that voice belongs to. Why not just go upstairs? I mean, you're fine. Do you know where it's coming from? Do I know where it's coming from? Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest. My guess is as good as yours. Because I mean, where's it really going to be coming from? Looks like a freaking space out there, man. No. Perhaps shouting back isn't the right way to communicate with this voice. What do you mean? The voice calling Ogu is calm, right? It's not shouting, but we know this voice is far away. It also does not sound like a normal human voice. The world in there is vastly different from our own. We can tell just by looking at it. Again, well done, Captain Obvious. I should really get that medal given to you some point. Perhaps the voice is being projected by some kind of magic, or it may be a kind of rule that exists only in that world. So, no matter what Ogu says, the voice can't hear her. Perhaps Ogu needs to learn to use magic inside that world first. Besides, we may not want to communicate with that voice right away. It may be the voice that caused us harm earlier. Maybe? Whatever. Ogu should learn to use the power here first, just in case that voice belongs to an enemy. We're in their world, their own magical star-playing gazing gate world. Chances are a few vines, me chucking around vines like Vine Whip, like friggin' Ivy saw, won't do anything. Oh, whatever. Yes, that's true. I'm here to restore the lost barrier anyway. I can familiarise myself with this world by trying to use that power source Callum spoke about. Of course, that is if it's really the power source. The orbs appear to react to me when I pass by. I stop and stare at them, trying to make sense of their patterns. The longer I stare at them, the stranger I feel. Is it because of the magic inside this world? Or is it because you're staring at, I don't know, orbs? Bit weird. Probably weird most people out. I continue to stare at them with the fear of falling. That thought starts to take over me. I know I need to explore on my own, but the fear of falling is now more intense and I can't think of anything else. I won't lose my balance, I won't fall and worry the others. It keeps circling around in my mind. Oh, come on, the ventriloquist can throw down webs if necessary. Are they attacking me? The orbs surround me as though they listen to my thoughts. Ogu, you're floating! The orbs are responding to you. I turn my head towards them, their faces bring me back to reality. Whoa! The orbs let me go and I land on the platform. What happened? You controlled them, right? I did? I think back, it happened when I let certain thoughts take over. I know, I was there. I was looking at the orbs and then, I can't explain it, but I was in sync with them. Let me try again. I stare at the orbs, trying to get them to make me float. Right, hang on. If the orbs react because of me, was it me who got them to attack Callum and Keone last time? Was there something in the back of my brain which is going click, 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 attack, attack, attack? And the orbs were sort of feeling that. It'd be a cool twist if it was. It might not be though. I stare at the orbs, trying to get them to make me float. It's not working. I have to calm down and try to sync up. Sounds more troublesome than trying to get your iPhone to sync up. Sit there. Bzzz. Oh no, not quite. Try again. I try to will them to pick me up again. Nothing happens. As I grow frustrated, my eyes dart towards the dark space again. My fear of falling returns. I don't want to fall. That thought keeps repeating in my mind. My heart races as those become the only thoughts occupying my mind. So I think of falling and they rush after me? Ah! As soon as I realise what is happening, the orbs let me go and I land on the platform again. Are you alright? Yes, it seems if I concentrate on one thought and try to sync it with the orbs, they'll react. That's not what I took from that, but okay. That's the best way I can explain it. So you must learn to adapt your mind and body to this place. What? Well, we have. We've floated twice, mate. Whatever. Yes, I may have to practice before I can move on to the barrier test. It looks like I'll have to learn how to control myself in this place and to control the orbs here. I don't know how long it'll take me to adapt, and we don't have all the time in the world, especially you, Callum. Don't worry about me, take as much time as you need. You lied. It might be hours or days. You don't have to rush, we're not going anywhere. And to sleep. I know this will take time. I'm fine with it. I'll stay as long as you need me to. My strings will keep you from falling. I'll support you from here too. It's better for us to take it one step at a time. After all those heartfelt messages, Callum's like, I'm here for moral support. Shrug shoulders. Do what you need to do. We'll watch over you. Really? Oh, you guys! Oh! See, I just sort of like flopped my hand, but you can't see that. We're in this together, remember? Very famous quote from High School Musical. Very sophisticated. And before you ask, my girlfriend made me watch it. Which is the I imagine excuse a lot of people give. I'm not. I will do my part. This is our only way to move forward right now. Days pass, we continue the sessions, and I'm getting used to the atmosphere inside. More days pass, and I'm able to change my mindset when I'm inside until finally I'm able to float at will. The fear of falling diminishes. Balls to that. Before I know it, I'm climbing the stairs to what must be the power source. Synchronizing my mind to it, I discover how much power is in my hands. This is indeed the famed power source, and I start using the power little by little. Is there going to be an explosion? No. I'm back here? What the balls? No, okay, it's taking me through memories of the palace? I think? I mean, I'm not sure what else it could be doing. That, or the orbs are just secretly destroying everything. Ooh, a peacock feather? A grain? A wheat? It's wheat, isn't it? Sorry, the way my microphone's positioned, I couldn't see that how long it was. I can only see half of it. So I suddenly moved my head slightly to the left. I was like, oh, it's bigger than I thought it was. Right, power restored. That was the first chapter. And I know it at least goes to chapter 3. We're in front of a big mirror. If that's called the fucking Erised, I will punch someone. It better be called something inventive, not the shit names in Harry Potter. Is the mirror of Erised? Why Erised? It's desire spelled backwards. Punch the knob who called it that! Anyway, I've just finished untangling my hair. It's a hassle to do this every morning. Maybe I should get it cut. Untangling your hair? Yeah. I mean, fashion choices and styles surely can't be top of your priority list at the moment. No, it's silky and soft. I must have spent a lot of time taking care of it before. I can't just cut it. I'll keep it this way. Several weeks have passed since the discovery of the star plane. The orbs from the power source fuse themselves within the palace walls, creating a barrier that pushes the treacherous land away from the palace. Knowing the palace is protected with this lost magic, that tension that pulls me back to the mindless state has diminished greatly. I have a question. Has no one noticed this? I thought we didn't want to bring attention to ourselves. And suddenly, the magic has put back the treachery. Fuck knows. I'm sure they'll explain it later again. And the area around me is now a more beautiful place. I continue to examine myself. This dress isn't functional for battle, and it doesn't look like it's available for just anyone. I wonder who I was. If I have access to a star plane, I must have been someone important. You can't see this, but I just sort of rolled back my head and eyes slightly. Maybe I was even a princess like the others mentioned. Maybe. Maybe you were just a peasant. And a knob. I wander around the star plane again. There isn't much here. I'm limited to this area because these are the only platforms available. I was able to manipulate the orbs here through trial and error, and I created the barrier Callum asked me to recreate. The atmosphere here is different from the outside. I'm not resistant to it. My thoughts and worries are more sensitive in here. There are times I'd forget about what was around me and I'd stand here for hours. And sometimes I felt like my mind was being lost. I could snap out of it when one of the others called for me from the gate. It took a lot of practice until I got more used to this atmosphere. I have better control of my thoughts now too. I float about with the orb. Staying afloat helps with my fear of falling, especially after I fell before. You're still scared? Really? Okay. I rub my eyes. My strength is getting drained. Staying in here for too long drains my energy. That was the same sentence twice, wasn't it? And the mysterious voice has disappeared. Who is it? And why has it disappeared? And what do I do from here? Maybe the orbs are the people who are calling out to you. Just a guess. I get a strange feeling from this area. I don't know what it is, but it's always here. There's this slight tugging feeling. I'm not sure what it is. Could it be related to that voice that kept looking for its princess? Will you appear? I call out to the open space. Nothing happens. I reach out and orbs float around my feet. They lift me up and set me down. I sigh. I have no idea what I can do with this area that's tugging me. Okay, so now there's lost magic outside? I don't understand. Someone can explain it to me. That session in the star plane drained me. I touch the walls, the orbs circle around my finger, and when I pull my hand away, they slowly settle back into the walls. With the barrier up, Keone and Siren are doing much better. They've progressed in their own way, learning all they can about our area. And Callum is trying to figure out how to get out of here with help from the power source. You're done in there? Yeah. I wonder if you need us to watch you every time. Just every now and again we'll go a while without talking to him, and I remember how absurd that fucking look is. You're pretty much used to the plane and nothing bad happens to you. It's like you don't have to be watched by anyone anymore. Someone always watches me every time I go inside. I feel safer that way. It'll be Keone's turn to watch you tomorrow. Anyway, I'll go back and do my research. I touch the walls again. I'm trying to make more orbs enter the walls today so the barrier will be bigger. If it can become bigger, it'll push the treacherous lands farther away and Callum can go home. Maybe. The walls seem to have the same number of orbs. I should check another area. Fuck. This is a who's where, isn't it? I don't remember who's where. So, Sirens in the courtyard. I think. Oh, balls to. I'll pick library and hope for the best. Let's try and do the orbs here. I don't remember who's where. Okay, it's you. Oh dear. Keone's reading again, unaware that I came in. He's not reading. His eyes aren't even... His eyes are over here somewhere. Look. He's not reading that book. There's nothing even in that book. Look. There's nothing on the title. There's nothing on the back. No publishing make or anything. You'll probably find that once you open it, it's just like a textbook or something. Also, why is there fire sort of glowing behind you? Oh, wait, you were the one who could do the fire. I'll let you off with that, Keone. Grr. The fire lights around him and is really close to his head. If he's not careful... Keone, be careful. The fire is a little close to your head. Ogu Pigu, when did you arrive? He appears undisturbed. You're really close to the flames. Be careful. Oh, don't worry. How can I not worry? You can't feel it? You're worried about me getting burned? This robe is fire resistant. I'm not going to ask how you know that. Then... Okay, Pigu, I'm not so careless as to burn myself with my own magic. And it seems I'm quite resistant to fire even if I do not have my robe on. You know what? We could get out of here. This guy could be a wonderful pyrotechnic. He could be one of those guys who, you know, just swallows flammable liquids and breathes fire. See, I've already found a job for you. You better be fucking, like, gracious, you little twat.